Good morning. Hey, y'all. Hey, this morning I have a good idea how I'm going to do something a little bit different with planting my corn this year. I grew the corn inside from seed, and now it's time to kind of transplant it. And I would rather transplant it inside of its original place that it's going to be for the growing season. So, I have my scissors. I have a grow bag. Not the grow bag, but the ground covering that I usually use in my garden before I put everything down. And I have crates. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover the crates like this. Make it wide enough, y'all. Because this is where I'm going to keep it in its permanent place. I don't want it to be too much over that side. There we go. I have raised bed soil, potting mix. So I'm throw that over in there. I gotta get my water hose because we're gonna definitely wet this. Oh, it's wet. It's not that dry. Put some more in there. And just take it all the way out to the edges. I got this from a convenience store, a little gas station I go to in Virginia. It's good to talk to people, be nice and respectful to people, because you'll never know who you're meeting will bless you with something. And she was like, yeah, they just pick them up and throw them in the trash anyway. So I said, cool. So this is my corn. I have 3 different varieties of corn. I have a yellow sweet corn, I have a white corn, and another, what is the other corn? It's one that's white and yellow, and one that's all white, and then a solid color. So we're just gonna pop them out. Check on the roots. Can y'all see the good roots? And then I'm gonna bury it deep in there, because I want to cover some more other, give it a good cover. And make sure I plant it further enough apart too. So we'll put 3 on this row. Let's do that. There we go. We'll get it to set up in a little bit. My soil is not wet enough. I want your soil to be moist and wet down in there. And mine is not wet enough, but I'm gonna soak it. And I'll see how many I can get in here. Because I watered these yesterday. So we'll put this one down in there too. Let's separate the 2. Bring this over here. We're gonna see if we can get maybe 12 in here. I don't want to put too many because you know they get all big and tall and bushy. 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do about 12. We'll separate them down here. Get it out really good. It's got good roots. That's kind of attached. You gotta be very careful when you separating the roots, because you do not want to mess them up. And I'll go over this way, trying to get them in. This one needs to come over a little bit, so they'll be just right. This is good Saturday morning therapy. Take it on down in there. There you go. And then take and separate these 2. See how good my roots are? You take your time and break that dirt and make sure you separate your roots good. And I make sure I buried it all the way to the bottom, so they're in there good. That needs to be in the middle. All the way to the bottom. And you always can add more dirt because I'm going to water this. And make sure you check your raised bed dirt. Look at there. It's a stick up in there. And this one over here. There we go. And I'm going to definitely add more dirt because I want them to stand up and be supported. Since they're going to be in a new location. But I want to cut the side of this too. Doo-doo. I thought this was like a neat, inexpensive idea, especially for areas where you don't want to plant in the ground because you're not sure how the dirt is. And I can carry this right here since it's already established. I think I'm going to just leave them together. And when they get a little bigger, I'll separate them. I don't want to mess the roots up. And then I can separate them in here. There we go. Just want to pop them out the pan really good. That's it. That's it. That's it. I definitely want to add more. This one looks like it needs a little more support. And then once I water it, it'll stand back up. Yep, this is an inexpensive idea. You can always go to the little convenience store if you see them and ask the people. Some people may not. They may be like, no, they're going to keep them or come back and get them. Nope. The lady said they don't even reuse them. They just, after they get whatever they're going to get out of them, they just throw them away. So, then you don't have to worry about, because you can do this corn in grow bags, of course. Also, but this way I don't have to use my grow bags on that. I can use my grow bags with my squash and my zucchini, which I plan on doing when it's time. Okay. When it is time, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna we'll make a video of how we're gonna set all of that in place within the grow bags for the squash. Also for my tomatoes, because I will be doing those in grow bags also this year. And it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. Let's see if it helps if I pour this water over here. Help make a little mold. You seem a little like you want to lay down, baby. But that's all right. You're gonna be okay. And that's that. Y'all see? I'm gonna fold this. I'm gonna fold this because I don't want anything like hanging out. So I'm gonna fold this up like this around the sides. Like wrapping a gift. That's a nice old piece of corn gift. All the way around like that. I'll take this around here like this. And we're gonna add some more soil in here. Just like this. Wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. And this is gonna be so neat and cute. Neat, cute, space saver. And I can still put them inside of the greenhouse where they can stay warm and grow until it's time for me to bring it outside. And then all I have to do is bring it outside, put it in this location. I planted that one really deep. Put us in this location and we will be awesome and ready. sure I tuck that side good. Isn't that neat? You didn't have to pay for the container that you have it in. You're able to transport it in your greenhouse. And also, if you have it outside before your frost date, or well, if you have it outside at your frost date, and it decides that, oh my goodness, it's gonna drop back down like it always do here in NC. North Carolina will be like, last frost date, April 9th. Okay. April 13th. We have a cold front. And in that cold front, you got to run out here and try to cover everything that you've planted after April 9th. All right. This is our finished product. I will be adding some water to these new roots in this semi-moist soil. But this is where we are. And when they get in the greenhouse, of course, they get used to this new soil. They will stand right on back up and start re-rooting in their permanent home. And there you have it. A crate corn bed. Let me tilt it down for you. Look at that. Isn't that neat? You got your free crate. You got you some raised bed potting soil. You got your corn babies. You can take and place in your greenhouse. And this will be where they will grow out of. It will. It will grow right on up. This will get separated later. A couple of these will get separated and just put in different spots within here. And we got one big happy family. What you think, y'all? Tell me what you think in the comments. Be careful of the sticks within your raised bed dirt. And we're going to transport this to the greenhouse. Y'all have a wonderful Saturday. And you got it here first. The cloth that you put down for killing your weeds. You put it on up in this crate and replant all of your soil. Pop it in your greenhouse. Pop it in your greenhouse where it can stay nice and warm and continue to grow, because at this point, it does not need to be up under the light. And then you could bring it right on out and put it where you need to put it at in your garden. And also, when the frost hit, like I said, you can bring it back in your greenhouse, cut your heat on, and you're still good. That's the good thing about having an extra little greenhouse. The Hulk is out today. I have a Hulk that lives back here too. Y'all have a wonderful, fabulous day.